guys, so it's been forever since I've done a palette bingo, it feels like. I know I did like a singles bingo, but that's not really the same. So today I want to do a palette bingo using all of my Jeffree Star palettes. So I have 4 of them here, so we're going to be using the Alien palette, the Blue Blood palette, and then I also have the 2 newest ones, which is the Jawbreaker palette. So I have the large one here and the small one. So I will try to link some videos that I've done with some of these palettes up in the corner because I've done a lot of these. If you're new to my channel and you don't know what a palette bingo is, basically the premise of this is just that I'm going to be drawing random shades from these palettes and then doing a look with all of them on my eyes. So yeah, that's basically it. So I think what I'm going to do is, since I usually do 5 shadows, I think I'm going to do 1 shadow from each palette, and then I will randomly choose another palette or one of the palettes to pick the 5th shade from. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me go ahead and pull up my random number generator here, and we're going to start. So let me record the screen here, and I guess I will start with the Alien palette. So this one has 18 shades in it. So we're gonna go 1 through 18, and then we're gonna generate a number here. So the first number is going to be number 4. So number 4 from the Alien palette is going to be Interstellar. So that's kind of a fun shade to get because that can either be used as an inner corner shade, it can be used obviously on your lid. So here's what that shadow looks like. So let's move into the next palette now, and I guess we'll do the Blue Blood palette. So let's see how many shadows are in the Blue Blood palette. We have 6, so 18 in that one as well. That's good. So let's just generate another number here. So that's going to be number 1. Oh, so we have 2 kind of light shimmer shades. That's very interesting. So this is Cullinan right here. So let me go ahead and give you a swatch of that one as well. So here's what Cullinan looks like. I'm not really super happy about having both of these shades in the same look, but I mean, there's really not much I can do about that. So let's go into the Jawbreaker palette now, which has, I want to say 20 shades. No, 26 times 4, 24 shades. So I'm going to go ahead and put 1 through 24, and then we're going to generate, and we have number 13. So let's see, 6, 12, 13, which is, and what? So we have another shimmer, so this is off to a great start. I really would have thought we'd get a matte by now, but I really hope this isn't going to be one of those palette bingos that I just get shimmers, because I'm going to get really sad because I don't like that. So let's move into the last one, which is the Mini Breaker palette, which obviously has 9 shades. So we're going to go 1 through 9, and then we're going to generate again, and the next number is going to be 6. Oh my goodness, really? Another shimmer. So we have this one right here, which is called Slice. So I don't know what we're going to do about this. This is not ideal at all. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this to 1 through 4, and then I'm just going to count them the way they are right now. So this is going to be palette 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to pick another shade in whichever palette I end up choosing here. So 1 through 4, and we get number 4. So number 4 is going to be the Alien palette again. So I'm again going to do 1 through 18. So let's do that, 1 through 18. Oh, that's 8, 1 through 18. And we get number 14. So let's see what we get here. So, alright, so 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. Thank God we got a matte. Oh my God, can you imagine if we just got like 5 shimmers again? That would have been awful. So basically this is going to be the color story. So I am so happy that we got a matte right now because I feel like I can work with this. Is it ideal? No, not at all, obviously, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes, and then we're gonna get into this, and hopefully I'll find a way to make all of these shadows look good. I really think I will, because having a very dark matte is always very helpful with that. So I'm gonna prime my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot and Soft Ochre like I always do, and then we can get into this. I need to think about this for a bit though. So I'm going to do something I never really do, and I'm going to go ahead and set my eyeshadow primer with some new colored eyeshadow here, because since the only matte that I have is the purple, I know that this purple just performs better and is easier to work with and easier to blend when I do set my eyeshadow primer. So I'm just going to basically put this all over my lid here. So let's go ahead and start. So shocking, but I'm going to go ahead and take the purple from the Alien palette, and I'm going to put that into my crease, because where else am I supposed to put that? So I think the plan is going to be to do a halo eye, because I feel like that's just going to look really cool with these shadows. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this purple into my crease, and then I'm going to use probably the pink shadow here on my inner and outer part of my eye, and then I'm going to use, I think this was Cullinan in my, like in the middle of my halo eye. And then I'm gonna do the orange on my lower lash line or something like that. I haven't like quite decided, but like that's like the tentative plan, I think. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build up this purple now in my crease. And as you can see, I'm being pretty heavy-handed with this, and I'm really packing this on here. And you can see that the pigmentation on the shadow is amazing even when you do set your eyeshadow primer, which I find a lot of purples kind of tend to get a little bit patchy when you set your primer, but this one is actually so good that I don't really mind setting my primer, especially because it does make it a lot easier to work with. And it's one of the best purples I think I own when you do this, because it just, I don't know, it just works, you know? Like sometimes purples just get a bad reputation, and you know, for a reason, because they're just really hard to work with. So you can see now how well that purple is performing. And I just love this purple. I think it's so good. And I'm just kind of blending this out as I go as well. I'm using a bit of a domed brush. This brush is from Referral. These brushes are not currently available for sale because their Kickstarter ended. But as soon as they do become available, I think in December, I'll start like talking more about these brushes and like mentioning them every time I use them. But I feel bad, you know, saying what brush I'm using all the time when it's not something that you can really buy. So this is basically just like a very round top domed brush, and it's great for if you really want to pack on shadow, but you can also use it to blend out the edges of shadows with, which is one of the reasons why I like this brush so much. So I'm going to keep this very round, like I said, like this. So I think we are pretty much set with this now, so I'm going to go into And What in the Jawbreaker palette, which was this kind of red shimmer here, but on my hand it definitely swatches a lot more pink, so we're going to use that to put that on the inner and outer part of my lid here. I'm also going to go ahead and spray this because I want this to be kind of intense, and I'm also taking it on a minute. I don't know what just happened there. I'm going to go check and see if my cat and my dog is okay. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and respray my brush because this is a little bit dry right now. So we're going to go ahead and put that on the inner and outer part of my eye here and create that halo effect. And I'm also going to kind of blend this into my crease as well and sort of treat it like a matte shadow. I'm not going to be pulling it up super high, but I do want these to, you know, look seamlessly blended in together. And this is my Morphe E36 brush, by the way. I love using this for, honestly, so many things. I think it's just such a good sized brush that lets you kind of pack and blend and use shimmers and use mattes, and you can just do so many things with this. So I'm really packing the shadow on, and I don't feel like I'm getting like a ton of pigment, but I mean, it's fine. This isn't a review or anything, but I'm just kind of underwhelmed, I guess you could say. I don't think I actually used this shadow in any of the 11 looks that I've done with this palette, which is kind of shocking, honestly. I do think that this look would probably turn out better if, you know, the shimmer shade that I'm using to make the halo eye was a little bit darker, because I feel like it's not really covering up that purple that I have in my crease enough. But I mean, since I have 4 shimmers and 1 matte to work with, I don't really have that much of a choice. I guess I didn't have to do a halo eye, but you know what, I just felt like doing a halo eye today. I feel like I haven't done that in so long. Also, I was not planning on filming this at all today. I'm actually waiting for a package from Sephora with the new Mini Natasha Denona Tropic palette. I'm guessing I'll probably have a video up with that before this video even goes up, but I've been so annoyed all day because it said out for delivery at like 7 AM, and then I checked a few hours ago and it said something completely different, and I'm like, well, is it not out for delivery anymore? And I'm just like very confused. So I'm just assuming that I'm not going to get that today, and I'll probably just wait until tomorrow to film with that. And I just wanted to sit down and do something chill and do something fun. And I know you guys love my palette bingos and stuff, and I'm so happy you do, because they're honestly some of my favorite videos to film. And it's what I always go to when I don't have like a new product that I want to review or film with. I'm like, yes, I can do a palette bingo, you know, because I don't have anything else scheduled, which is always so nice. So I think I'm pretty okay with this for now. We're going to go ahead and go in with, so my problem now is, do I want to use the gold or do I kind of want to use the white? I'm tempted to go in with the white, but then I don't know if the gold is going to look a bit too dark in my inner corner. And I think I'm going to go in with this one on my lower lash line. So I'm guessing I'll probably go with the gold shade on my lid. Which one was this? I want to say that this was Cullinan from the Alien palette. Or wait, no, that's not even called Cullinan. That's another shade. This is Pluto. Wait, no, it's Interstellar. Wow, I'm so confused. So this is what happens when you have 4 palettes and you have to remember which shades that you drew from each palette. It's a lot. My memory can only handle so much, okay? So we're going to go in with Interstellar, I think, and I'm going to put that in the middle of my lid here. Of course, going to go ahead and spray that. And then let's see what happens when we put this in the middle. Now, I do really, really like this shade. This is one of my probably favorite shades from the Alien palette. But now I remember why I don't use this Alien palette that much, because the shimmers in it really irritate my eyes. Like, even just putting this on my eyeball now, like, it's almost like it's burning a little bit, but not really. I don't know if any of you can relate, but there are certain shimmer formulas that just do this to me, and I don't know why. I didn't have a problem with any of the shimmers in this Jawbreaker palette, but basically all of them in the Alien palette kind of does this to me. So I'm kind of just putting a little bit of this just like slightly into my crease as well. I do want this to look like a bit more of a blended look, because I don't find halo eyes to be very flattering on my hooded eyes if they're, you know, trying to be like a very sharp, like spotlight kind of eye. Like, I don't think that suits my eyes at all. And so I always try to make my halo eyes look as blended as they can possibly be. I am going to go back into that kind of red pink shade and just try to intensify this a little bit, because I felt like I lost a bit of that shadow. And I'm getting a lot of fallout, which is completely my fault, but it's still really annoying. And just to finish up the top lid, I'm going to dip back into the purple again, and I'm just going to kind of run this through my crease one last time and make sure that everything is blended and intensified. And I felt like that took away basically everything that I put on my lid, so I'm going to go back in again a little bit with the 2 shimmers here. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not loving how this is looking so far. I don't know if it's the purple that's like just not blended properly or what, but I'm not like 100% feeling this look. But it's okay, we're gonna make it work. I feel like with some liners and mascara and then finishing up with the lower lash line and everything, it's going to come together. So for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go into the Mini Breaker palette, and we're gonna use Slice, which was this kind of orangey gold right here. And I'm just going to really smoke this out underneath my eye here. Not gonna lie, I definitely wish that I didn't do a halo eye. I kind of wish that I just did like a regular crease. I mean, still with the shadow on my lower lash line, I think that's really pretty. But I do wish I just did a regular crease and did like a half cut crease possibly. I think maybe that would have turned out a little bit better. So I think we're just gonna call this good. Why do I have so much pink like in my inner corner? That is so weird. We don't need that, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get that out of my eye here. And then we're going to finish off with the inner corner shade, which was from the Blood Sugar palette, and that was Cullinan, which is the first shadow right here. And I'm just going to pop that right in my inner corner. Just like so. And then what do I want to do for my waterline? Do I want to go with like orange to kind of match what I have there? Do I want to do yellow maybe? Maybe what I'll do is I'll do yellow, and then I'll use my yellow ColourPop mascara. Could that be kind of cool? Is that what I want to do? Maybe I'll try that. I just want to go for that. So I'm going to punch in my waterline, which is this one from ColourPop, like I said. And then I'm going to do some liner mascaras, and then I'll come back and show you the completed look. I'll also put on a lipstick and all that, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the final look. I swear, every time I look in a viewfinder, I still can't get used to my hair, and it's been like 2 days now, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things is not that long, but I'm not used to seeing myself with like dark hair, so it's kind of like weird, but anyway, let's get back to the look. So I really like this look. I really feel like the yellow lower lash line made this really pop. And then for my lips, I used the Wet n Wild Mega Lash Liquid Catsuit High Shine Lipstick. Can never say that, but this is what it looks like. It's in the shade Berry Down Low. Is that supposed to be like a cool saying that I'm just not cool enough for? I don't know. But that's what's on my lips, and I actually like this look a lot better now than I did before I had liners and mascaras and lipstick and all that on. I feel like the look kind of came together and I like it. I don't love it. It's not my favorite look that I've ever done, but you know what? It's fine. I feel like with these colors, there's not really that many choices I could have done, you know what I mean? And I also really feel like I could have done this look with the Riviera palette by ABH. I mean, this color story. And I feel like this look reminds me so much of one of the looks that I did in my 10 look video using that palette, but I could be wrong. But anyway, this is going to be the completed look with all of my Jeffree Star palettes. Let me know what you think. Let me know which brand you want to see me do this with next. Now, there's only so many brands that I have more than 3 palettes from, so next up is probably going to be either Pinky Rose Cosmetics or Juvia's Place. I do want to do like a mega Juvia's Place palette bingo at some point, but it also terrifies me because I have like 11 palettes, which means that I need to use 11 shades and I need to keep track of all of them, but it could be fun. So I know you all want to see that. I've already asked in a video before, so I'll try to get around to doing that. I can't promise it'll be anytime soon, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see some more palette bingos and stuff like that, I'll pop some up on the screen so you can have some more to watch. And then if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.